Hey everybody, Brandon Hirsch here, and today I'm going to be doing a video that was suggested to me by Slappy Squirrel Fanatic 2001. I believe that's his username. He requested that I do this video a few months ago, like back in like June or July or August, somewhere around there. But today I'm finally doing it because it's been in my head for a while, and yeah, so today I'm going to be showing off my PC game collection. I haven't done one of these videos on my PC game collection since May of 2018, and my collection has grown quite a lot since then, so let's just get into it. My PC game collection. So the first game we have here is Disney Princess Royal Horse Show. My sister had this game. I just have it in my collection. The next game we have is Sesame Street Elmo's Reading Basics Preschool and Kindergarten. Disc 1, Reading Basics. I'm sorry, Elmo's Reading Preschool and Kindergarten. Disc 1, Reading Basics. Yeah, I had Disc 2, but like that is long gone. And so I've been searching like eBay and Amazon to try and find that again. Haven't found it yet, obviously. But next we have Jumpstart Preschool. Here's the front and the spine and the back. And here's the disc. Now, just a heads up, I have a lot of these Jumpstart games in my collection, but what can I say? I'm a 2000s kid. I grew up with those computer games. But the next game we have here is Jumpstart First Grade. Here is the front and the back of the slipcover. And here is the case. The front and the spine and the back. And here's the disc. Yeah, I just like to, play these games on, just a random day when I'm just bored and have nothing else to do. It's nice to, go back and, relive my childhood sometimes, But next we have Jumpstart Kindergarten. Here is the front and the spine and the back. And I gotta be careful with this because the case is broken, but here's the disc. Alright, next we have Jumpstart Learning Games Numbers. Here's the front and the spine and the back. Oh crap, did not know that was broken. But here is the disc, and let me just fit that back on real quick. Excuse me, guys. Sorry about that small interruption. Anyway, I'm back, and the next game we have here is Jumpstart Animal Adventures. Here's the front and the spine in the back. And here we have the disc. And that's it for that stack. Now on to another stack. Well, I guess I'll just do all these games right here. Here we have Blues Clues, Blues ABC Time Activities. And that literally is from my childhood. Like, I literally had this exact game growing up, the disc and everything. The next game we have here is Tweenies Ready to Play. Whoa, sorry about the glare. The next one we have here is another one I had from my childhood. Here is Disney's animated storybook, Winnie the Pooh and the Honey Tree. Here is Disc 2 of America's Army Special Forces. Alright, so here is another game, Cradle of Rome. Here's the front, the spine, the other spine, in the back of the slipcase that it's in. And if we open it up, here is the disc. So yeah, there's that. Now this next one has no front cover. Here is Blues Clues, Blues Treasure Hunt, a learning adventure. Obviously no front, but here's the spine, if you can see that, in the back, and then I'll get into showing the discs. Here's disc 1, and gotta figure this out. Oh yeah, and here is disc 2. Come on, I want my finger to move out of the way. And here we have Jumpstart First Grade Deluxe. Here's the front and the spine in the back. And here's the disc, Jumpstart First Grade. And the other disc, Jumpstart Around the World, Jumpstart First Grade. Here we have another copy of Jumpstart Kindergarten. Another broken case, it looks like. But here's the front and the spine and the back. And another one, it looks like I have to be careful with, because it looks like it's falling out of the case because the case is broken. But anyway, here is the disc. See what I mean? Here is Jumpstart Learning Games ABCs. Here's the front and the spine and the back. I hope this case isn't broken. Thank God it's not. And here is the disc. Here we have Jumpstart Phonics, Read and Rhyme. Here's the front and the spine, and the back. And then here's the disc. Alright, to get into another stack, here we have Ancient Secrets, Quest for the Golden Key. Here's the front, and the spine, and the other spine, and the back of the slipcase. And instead of an actual case, this comes in recyclable cardboard. But there is the disc. I'm not actually gonna pull it out. There's next we have Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. It really has no insert. Just didn't come with one. I'm sure there's one out there somewhere. But anyway, here is the front and the spine and the back. And obviously you can see the disc because, like I said, there's no insert. Here we have 5,200 plus great games. Here is the front of the slipcase, the spine of the slipcase, the other spine, and the back of the slipcase. And here's the disc. Here we have Disney Junior Games, Atlantis, The Lost Empire, The Lost Games. That's a mouthful to say, but here's the front and the spine, in the back. And here is the disc. Here we have Little Bear Kindergarten Thinking Adventures. Here's the front and the spine and the back. And here's the disc. I'm very sorry about that glare. The next game we have here is Disney's Adventures in Typing with Timon and Pumbaa. Here is the front and the spine and the back. And here's the disc. This is actually a really fun game. This game doesn't work on my computer because I have Windows 98 and it runs on Windows 95. But anyway, here is Scrabble. Here's the front and the spine and the back. And here is the disc. So yeah, there's that. And we're done with that pile of papers. Alright. On to the next pile. Here we have Jumpstart Kindergarten. Sesame Street, Elmo's Preschool. Here's the front and the spine in the back. Obviously, there's the disc. Here we have Sesame Street, The Adventures of Elmo and Grouchland. Here's the front and the spine in the back. And here's the disc. I owned this game growing up, but I actually rebought this on Amazon last year. Here we have Thomas and Friends Special Delivery. Here's the front and the spine in the back. And here's the disc. Here we have Franklin's Reading World. Here's the front and the spine and the back. And here's the disc. Here we have Blue's Clues, Blue's Birthday, A Learning Adventure, another game I owned in my childhood, but I Purchased it again off of Amazon. But here's the front, the spine, and the back. And here is the disc. Here we have the yellow disc. If I can get to it. Hopefully, come on. Work with me. Oh, yes. And here we have the red disc. Pretty fun game. In a nostalgic sense. Here we have a really fun game that I love playing, you know, whenever I play my PC games. It's been a while. But here we have Wheel of Fortune, a really fun game. Here's the front, and the spine, and the back. And here we have the disc. And here's another game. Here we have Virtual Pool. No need to show the spine and back and stuff, you know. Alright, let's see where in the pile we are. Where to continue on to. I'm gonna have to start stacking these up over here, I guess. But here we have another one I had growing up. Go Diego Go Safari Rescue. Obviously no case, so, or no artwork, just put in a jewel case. Here we have Dream Day Wedding Bella Italia. Here's the front and the spine and the other spine and the back of the slipcover. And here is the disc. Here we have Scrabble. Now this actually does work on my Windows 98 computer. Here's the front and the spine and the back. As you can see, nothing really. But here is the disc. Alright, here we have Franklin's Activity Center. Here's the front and the spine and the back. And here is the disc. Here's another game I had, or I should say we had, because my brother and my sister had it also growing up. But here we have Disney's Tarzan Activity Center. Pretty fun game. It's not in the original case, so there's just the disc. And here we have Madeline's Thinking Games. Another game me and my siblings had growing up. I purchased this again off of eBay. Here's disc 1, Thinking Games. And here is, if I can get this situated here. Here is disc 2, European Adventures. Here we have Franklin the Turtle Clubhouse Adventures. Here's the front and the spine and the back. And here is the disc. And here we have Disney Pixar's Toy Story 2 Activity Center. Another game I had growing up that I repurchased on Amazon. But here is the front and the spine and the back. And here is the disc. Here we have Brain Power. Here is the front and the spine and the other spine and the back of the slipcover. And here we have the disc. Alright, on to another stack. Here we have Virtual Pool 2. Here's the front and the spine and the back. In this case is broken. So here's the disc. I'm gonna have to be like very careful with that so that doesn't fall out. Here we have a game that's kind of cool, kind of fun. Pac-Man Adventures in Time. Here's the front and the spine. In the back. And here's the disc. Like I said, very cool game. Now here is another game I had in childhood that me, my brother, and my sister all have very fond memories of. Schoolhouse Rock Thinking Games Deluxe. I purchased that again off of Amazon last year. Here is the front and the spine and the back. And sorry about that. The insert slipped out. Just slipped right on out of there. Here we have Schoolhouse Rock Thinking Games Deluxe Disc 1 Thinking Games. And here we have Disc 2, Learning Adventures. I remember Disc 1 the most of all. And if I didn't mention it earlier, Jumpstart First Grade Deluxe, I think it was called. I had that growing up, if I didn't mention that. But here we have Franklin the Turtle Goes to School. Here's the front and the spine and the back. And here is the disc. Here we have disc 1. And gonna have to fidget with that a little. Here we have disc 2. That's just like a bonus disc that like includes like information about like the like TV show and like information about the authors of the original Franklin like books, because it was a book series before it was a TV show. Here we have backyard football. Here is the front and the spine and the back. The case is like really like off, but here is the disc. Here we have Jumpstart Second Grade. Here's the front and the spine in the back. And if I can get it open, there we go. Here's the disc. Now, even though it's an older game, this only works on my Windows 10 laptop. So I might purchase one that works on Windows 98 if I can find it on Amazon or eBay. But here's the front and the spine and the disc. If I didn't, or in the back. Sorry, it's late. At the time of this recording, it's currently 3:09 a.m. I know I'm crazy for staying up this late, but here's the disc. I believe that's the end of that stack. But last but not least, we're finally coming to a close with this last stack. Here we have Jumpstart Learning Games Music. Here's the front and the spine and the back. And obviously another broken case. The front just comes right off. But here is the disc. Shouldn't be that big of a deal though. I should be able to just put it right back on, no problems. Nothing to worry about. Here we have another game that I had in my childhood that I repurchased off of Amazon back in 2017. Sesame Street Create and Draw in Elmo's World. Here's the front and the spine and the back. And here is the disc. Very fun game. I have a lot of fond memories of this game. Here we have Leap Ahead Preschool. I don't really know much about that series. I think it might be like Reader Rabbit or something like that. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know much about that series, you know. But here we have Zaboomafoo Creature Quest. Here's the front and the spine and the back. And here is the disc. Here we have Blues Clues, Blues 1, 2, 3 time activities. Here's the front and the spine and the back. And here's the disc. Here we have a pretty fun game. Law and Order 2, Double or Nothing. I am a fan of Law and Order. But here is the front and the spine and the back. My sister found this at a thrift shop like 4 years ago or something, and she decided she didn't want it anymore, so she gave it to me. But here's the disc 1 of 2. And here is disc 2 of 2. I actually own the complete series of the original Law and Order. And last but not least, to finish out my collection, here we have Peggle Knights. Very fun game to play. I've played it a lot. Awesome game. But yeah, Peggle Knights. So yeah, that was my updated PC game collection video. If you stayed till the end, I don't know, comment PC games if you stayed till the end. I'm sorry this video ran for almost 40 minutes. Sorry to keep you so long. But yeah, so I don't keep you anymore. I'm just gonna get out of here. So I hope you enjoyed. Peace out, and bye bye everyone.